Hi, David Aldridge here. And as promised, here is the video tutorial for Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie. And for this tutorial, I'm using a pick. Okay, so let's jump straight in and have a look at the intro. So we're going to first of all be starting with a chord of G. Now there's usually two ways you can play G. There's one where we use 3 fingers, and then there's a way in which we use 4 fingers. I prefer to use 4 fingers because it just makes it easier then when we change to the next chord. When we change to D, because we've got this kind of anchor finger on the strings here. So the more connected we are to the guitar, the more secure our playing becomes. Okay, so here we go. So we have the first chord, which is G, and then we change to D, and we have 1 down strum on D. Okay, and what we're going to do here is add our 4th finger to the first string at the 3rd fret, and we're just going to pluck that string on its own. And we're going to take off the 4th finger, back down, and then off, and then down, and then off. Okay, so we strum first of all, and then little finger goes down, off. So we're going to strum, and then down, off, down, off, and then we pluck the 2nd string after that. Okay, now the idea is that we let all the notes of the D chord ring out as we play this little melody on the 1st string. Now as we use the 4th finger and it goes down and then off, the other fingers might want to lift off, but you've got to try and keep these down. Obviously this depends on how developed you are in your guitar playing. Okay, so that's just something to look out for. Okay, so we get G, and then there's a rest after the G, so we need to stop the strings there. I just use my thumb here, as you can see, stopping the strings, and then changing to D. We strum the D, and then on, off, and then we pluck the 2nd string. Okay, here we go, one more time. Cool. So you might want to do this slowly at first, and then you can just once you get the coordination and everything, you can just build the speed up. Okay, so after this, again we can keep this, what I call an anchor finger, which is the 3rd finger down. We bring the 4th finger onto the 1st string at the 3rd fret, and we take the 2nd finger, and then we place that on the 5th string at the 3rd fret, and then we strum from the 5th string. And this is a C sus2 chord. Yeah, C sus2. Okay, so let's go over that again. So 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 4th finger on the 1st string, and then 2nd finger goes on the 5th string at the 3rd fret. So everything's pretty much just in the 3rd fret and strumming from the 5th string. And what we want to do as well, we can lie the 2nd finger a little bit flat across the 4th string, so that mutes out, because we don't want that note to be in the chord. But when we strum, even though it's muted, we don't hear it. Okay, so then the next chord, we keep these 2 fingers down, and then we just bring the 1st finger to the 5th string, and then we strum again from the 5th string, and also muting out that string again. And that's that chord is G/B, which just means it's G with a note of B in the bass. So we get. Okay, and then the next chord, keeping these 2 fingers down again, we bring the 1st finger onto the 3rd string at the 2nd fret, and we strum from the 5th string. Okay, so this is a D/4 /A, so that's a chord of D/4 with an A in the bass. Again, if you want to know the geeky stuff and what these chords are called. Okay, so we get. Okay, and then that just leads you then back to the start. So it's kind of a loop of that. Cool. Alright, so that's your intro. Okay, let's move on to the verse. So in the verse, we get a chord of G, and here we're playing whole notes. Can also be called semi-breves, but the more important stuff is just worth a count of 4. 2, 3, 4. Then we change to B minor. So this is a bar chord, the 2nd fret, based around the A minor shape. Now there is an easy way you can do this by eliminating the bar. Again, depends how developed you are in your guitar skills. But it's where we just play the A minor shape and just add the 1st finger to the 1st string 2nd fret, but then we just need to strum from the 4th string. So you can either do it as a bar chord or without. Again, depending on how developed your guitar playing is. So that chord sequence again is G, and then here I'm just going to be using the bar chord, B minor, and then we go to C. Okay, one more time. G, B minor, and then C. Okay, and then after C, we get some notes to play. So we've got the 3rd fret on the 5th string, 2nd fret on the 5th string, back to the 3rd fret, and then the 4th fret, and then open 4th string. Okay, so let me play that again. So 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, open 4th string, and then 2nd fret on the 4th string, open 4th string, 2nd fret on the 5th, and then open 5th. So we get this. So I'll put that together with the chords. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll put that together with the chords. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So from the C. Okay, then the next part. So back to G, and then E minor. This time we get a chord of A major, and then C. And all these chords are whole notes worth 4 counts. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let me just play the whole entire verse for you. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2. Okay, let me play the whole of the entire verse for you. 3, 4. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So the next part, so were the spiders. Okay. So were the spiders. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna play an A5 chord. So this is at the 5th fret, and these are sometimes known as power chords. So we're 5th fret on the 6th string, and then the 7th fret on the 5th string, and we're just going to be playing these two strings. So we're going to play in these two strings. Okay. So there's 5 strums on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we move 2 frets back to the G5. So that's the 3rd fret and the 5th fret on the same strings. Again, 5 strums. So from the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we move back to the 1st fret to an F5. And what we do here is we strum once, and then we lift off the 1st finger. Then we place the 1st finger back down, then off, back down, off, and then back down. Sounds like this. Whilst keeping the fourth finger down there. So. Slide them back to the 3rd fret, 1 strum on that, and then that leads us back into the so on the 2nd time round, when we go back to the G, rather than going to the A, we go to a chord of D. Get 2 quarter notes, an 8th note, and a quarter. So that would basically be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So using all down strums. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we change to E, and then we get 7 down strums. Okay, cool. So let me play that bit. Back into the and so okay, cool. Those are all the bits that make up Ziggy Stardust. So there's something in listening to the song and writing it down, if it be the intro and the verse and the chorus and etc. So you get the running order. But today, those are all the bits, and just see if you can piece all that together. Cool. All right, so stay tuned and make sure you subscribe, and then you can be notified when I upload new tutorials. But the next tutorial I'm going to do is Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams. Okay, so have fun with this song, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.